Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Wilsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I would like an increase in my financial support.
Okay. And your financial support or support for your children?
Support for the children.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it, okay? Do not address her. I'm talking to her. You will have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Yes,
Thank
Your
you. Go ahead.
As I was saying, I'm already receiving child support, yes, but
Okay.
I would like an increase for our children.
Okay, how many children do you all have?
2.
And how much are you receiving at this time?
$1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month, okay. And you believe that you're warranted an increase? Like, did he come into some money that you know about?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay, how do you know?
Today, we're diving into the Wilson case, where child support and financial transparency collide in a heated legal battle. Ms. Wilson insists that Mr. Wilson, a high-earning attorney with a profitable oil and gas side hustle, is concealing his true income to avoid paying more. While she fights for a rightful increase, he downplays his wealth, hoping to keep support payments low. But the judge isn't buying the excuses. She demands hard evidence, not emotional arguments. Will the truth come out, or will secrets prevail? Let's break it all down.
His secretary kind of told me.
His secretary told you?
Yes.
Did she tell you something, or did you ask her to look for you?
No, honestly, she just brought it to my attention.
Sounds like you need a new secretary. She's just telling your ex-wife all of your business?
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's his ex-lover.
Ex-lover, okay. We're not going to get into all of that. That has nothing to do with this court.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson, no, I don't need you to thank me, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. What is she talking about?
Well, I have an interest in an oil and gas, 2 oil and gas partnerships.
Okay.
But really, it's been a dud. We hadn't made any money until the last year we made some money.
What's some money?
I don't know how much the partnership made, but I received a $50,000.
Let me ask this question. When I ask a question, just answer it.
Yes, Your
I don't need all the extra.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, the partnership itself made about $3 million.
$3 million?
But I received $50,000 distribution.
Now we're getting to it. You received
Well,
50?
I didn't receive $50,000. $50,000.
Did you come in my courtroom to play games? I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
not here to play games with you.
No.
He does that a lot.
Your Honor, she's
Listen,
talking when I'm talking.
And I'll get to her in just a minute.
Wilson takes the stand with unwavering confidence, determined to prove she's been shortchanged on child support. She currently receives $1,500 a month, but insists Mr. Wilson's true income justifies far more. Then comes the bombshell. She reveals he recently pocketed a $50,000 payout from his oil and gas partnership, a secret she uncovered through his own secretary. The courtroom stirs, and the judge's eyebrow lifts at the unexpected twist. Mr. Wilson scrambles to explain, claiming the money went straight to an IRS debt. But the damage is done. With this revelation, the case takes a sharp turn, igniting a fierce battle over hidden income, financial responsibility, and the real story behind Mr. Wilson's earnings.
Ma'am, I'll need you to save your comments until I return to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Now you stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, correct?
No.
Okay, so tell me what's up with the $50,000?
Well, the partnership paid a debt of mine in the amount of $50,000.
Okay, so your partnership paid a debt of $50,000. What debt was that?
It was to the IRS.
Okay, all right. So you know that we could deem that as income, right? For
No,
purposes
Your
of
Honor.
calculating your child support.
But I didn't even receive. It didn't even touch my bank account.
It doesn't have to touch your bank account. And under Texas law, I could deem that $50,000 as income, although it's not income producing. What else? Where else you work?
Well, I'm an attorney,
Okay, what type of law do you practice?
criminal law.
Criminal law. All right. How much money you make there?
Well, it ebbs and flows.
Well, answer the question, Mr. Wilson.
With the truth exposed, Judge wastes no time recalculating Mr. Wilson's child support. Despite his protest that the $50,000 payout wasn't real income, the court isn't buying it. Under Texas law, all financial gains, whether salary, bonuses, or lump sum distributions, count toward child support obligations. Factoring in his $72,000 annual attorney salary, the judge issues a firm ruling. His new monthly payment is set at $2,233.50, including health insurance reimbursements. The message is clear. Courts prioritize children's financial security over loopholes and hidden income. In the end, Mr. Wilson's attempts to minimize his earnings only backfire, reinforcing the legal system's unwavering stance on parental responsibility.
I make about I bring home about $80,000.
All right, let me look at some documents you turned in here. According to your documents, your tax return last year was $72,000. That's about accurate?
That sounds about right.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. That $50,000, that was the distribution, right? That's your testimony, right?
That
Your
went to
tax
IRS.
returns are correct, right?
Well,
They
Are your
are.
tax returns correct or they incorrect? Is it as simple
according to my
yes or no?
CPA,
According to your CPA. Okay,
I didn't
so
prepare them.
according to that, I have your doing the gross from the $50,000. That brings your gross to $42,000, $4,200, excuse me. The net of that is $3,510.58. And then, according to your tax return, you make $72,000 in your business, right?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that gross is $6,000, which brings that net to $4,779.38. Who comes?
Frustrated by the ruling, Mr. Wilson makes one final desperate move, accusing Miss Wilson of wasting money on lavish vacations instead of prioritizing their children. But the judge isn't having it. She shuts him down immediately, making it clear that this case is about his financial duty, not her spending choices. The courtroom stays focused on what truly matters, ensuring the children receive the support they deserve. Standing firm, the judge reiterates that his $50,000 payout directly impacts his obligation. Her no-nonsense stance delivers a powerful message. When it comes to child support, the court prioritizes the children's well-being over parental disputes.
Covers health insurance for the children.
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$161.
$161. Let me just make sure. Is that what you're looking at in front of you? Okay, I'm just making sure. I have your document here. $161. You're going to be responsible for reimbursing that to her.
Thank you.
Yes, so.
Well, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do you a favor. That's just what the law says. Okay? So, adding your two net resources together, I have $8,289.96. Reimbursement for the health insurance, prior to adding the reimbursement, it comes out to $2,072.50. Reimbursement of $161 gets you to $2,233.50 because your income did increase from the time that you all got a divorce.
Can I say something?
Can you ask me the question without wasting my time? Can you do that?
I saw on her Instagram that she goes on a lot of trips. I just think this extra
That-
money just
no.
gonna go to these trips. I really don't think it's gonna go to anything related.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
You need to stop it.
Excuse me,
I can
both
show
of
you
you
the
need to
Instagram.
stop it. Both
It's
of you need
Instagram,
to
it's
stop it.
fake.
Excuse me. When I talk, the two of you be quiet. Now I see why y'all got a divorce. Y'all cannot get along.
No, we
But
got
listen to
divorced 'cause
this.
he cheated.
No, let me tell you about
cheated.
this. I don't care if he cheated. I do not care about her Instagram. All I care about is the money that you've made to make sure that your children are taken care of. According to the documents that your CPA produced, your income went up, therefore, your children are entitled to an increase. So, final child support amount, $2,233.50. Is there anything further from either of you?
No, ma'am, that'd be great.
Thank you. Anything further, Mr. Wilson?
I guess not, Your Honor.
Well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Vonda Bailey, and I'm coming to you as the lawyer this time. We have arrived at the educational portion of our show. I just wanted to go over what this segment will cover and how the different scenarios interact with child support under Texas law. I wanted to go over what you all just witnessed in this particular episode. Dad was an attorney, but he also had a mineral interest in some partnerships, right? Can he be ordered to pay child support based on the both of those? Well, of course he can. Under Texas law, you can be ordered to pay child support on assets that are not income producing. What did we all hear him say? He had distributions worth $50,000 that went toward his tax returns. The court can use that in calculating his child support. So the amount of earnings that he makes as an attorney, in addition to what he has based on that tax return payment.
As the case wraps up, Judge Vunderby delivers a powerful legal lesson in Texas child support isn't just about salary. Bonuses, distributions, and all financial gains count, no matter how they're spent. Mr. Wilson's $50,000 payout was a game changer in recalculating his obligation, whether he liked it or not. This ruling sends a clear message. Courts take financial transparency seriously and will expose hidden income if necessary. No matter how heated parental disputes become, the legal system stays focused on one priority: ensuring children receive the support they deserve. And with that, the courtroom battle reaches a decisive close.